you can make money on TikTok. You can make money on TikTok. Just have a monetizable skill. Please do not underestimate the power of social media. I'm even talking about the power of TikTok. TikTok, you can make money on TikTok. Just use your head. You don't even need to join TikTok partner program. That is a Nigerian TikTok, so I wasn't part of any program, right? I used my account. Before I even got to 1,000 followers, I started making money on my account. So I'm going to use myself as an example, and I'm going to give you steps I took and how I made my money. This is a very, very detailed video, so follow me through to the end. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. I love you all. Thank you. So this is how I made my first million on TikTok. Yes, I'm talking million because I've made more than a million naira, but this is how I made my first million on TikTok. And I'm sharing my experience here because if it worked for me, definitely it could work for you. But you need to find what works for you, because I had to find what worked for me too. So let me start from the very beginning. At the time, I had about 630 followers. I used to post fashion content, lifestyle content, beauty content. I wasn't getting anywhere. I wasn't getting views or subscribers. Even there was a time I was getting only 30. That was the worst time of my life. So it was really, really discouraging to post, and it was really discouraging to post at that time, but I was still posting, because you have to show up. So I stopped posting entirely. I usually import from China for myself, right? I import from China for myself, but I don't post it. So I import and I sell a ham. So I started selling on TikTok, right? Yes, I started selling tumblers, this Stanley cup. I was selling Stanley cup. I was selling glass cups. I was selling like aesthetic items. I still have majority of them in the house because I couldn't sell majority of them because of all this happened this year, right? This year changed for me drastically, but all in all, I just want to share my experience here. So I started selling tumblers. I started selling glass cups and water bottles. I tried selling on Facebook, on TikTok, but majority of my buyers were on Gigi and WhatsApp. Yeah, some people saw my Gigi, and I was even the very first person that started selling tumblers on Gigi. Before people started selling, I was one of the first people. So around that time, I stopped buying goods from China because I wasn't getting what I wanted. And I'm somebody that I have big eyes, bro, it's not even a joke. I have very, very high ambition. So I was making around 8,000 naira per Stanley cup at the time. I was like, I wanted to make more. So, and again, I made a financial mistake. I made an importation mistake. I was only focusing on Stanley cups, and I decided to import more things. That's the water bottles and the cups. So I couldn't sell those things, and it cost me more than my initial budget, and I couldn't make my money back. So my business went down the hill. Since I stopped my business, I was like, okay, let me continue my fashion content again. So I started my fashion content again. I was also, then I created a class on WhatsApp, then a lot of my friends, people that call themselves my friends, they were like, oh, Trey, do free class. Now why are you charging 5,000 naira for importation class? I don't told them that I shouldn't charge for something I paid for to learn. You guys should be for real. So I took it down because a lot of people were looking for free classes. I know WhatsApp then, my WhatsApp was just strictly people that have gotten from me, from Gigi, and my WhatsApp people that know me normally. So I stopped. Then one man paid for his niece's class. He paid for her class. I even charged him 15,000 naira at the time because it was a private class. I wasn't doing the group class thing anymore. So he paid because he also got a cup from me. He got the Stanley cup from me, and he said his daughter loved it. So he had to pay for his niece to learn how to import from China. So that was my very, very first student. I was so happy. I taught her a lot of things. But I was like, I love sharing information, right? But at least let me monetize it. Let me make money from it. So I was happy. I told her everything. I gave her the hooks and crannies, how I do my things, and So at the time now, I just gave up on importation. I just focused on something else entirely. So I was like, okay, let me import some things for my birthday during May. This was in May. So yeah, I think in April, yes. So I imported some things for my birthday, but I did not post it. I just made the video and kept it because I was looking on kept. Immediately I came back from the market, I made that video. I edited it that same day, and I kept the video. I even deleted it, but it was still on my CapCut. Thank God. So I was like, I cannot post this video. It looks too cringe. I don't look good. I even had to put like little filters because I wasn't looking good at all. I was like, no, I cannot post this. And I don't want people to see me as cringe. If you know you want to make it on this social media, let them see you as cringe. Yes, make that cringe video. So I was like, I'm not going to post this. Da, 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 da. At the end of the day, during the China trade war, I think that was during that China trade war and whatever. So I was like, let me just post this as China is trending now. I did not even think too much of it. And as I posted that, and my video just went boom, viral. People were like, oh, I want to learn how to import from China. Do you teach? And at the time, I wasn't taking any classes, so I was like, let me just, start making videos on how to import from China with my platform. That was how I started. So I did not take any classes. I did not take any money from anybody. I just made a video that I was going to give out the information for free because I wanted them to follow me and I wanted to build a community. So at that time, I had 600 followers. When people heard that, if you see the way people followed me, I had 2,000 followers in less than, I think 1,000 followers in less than 2 days. Or let me just say 1 day. People followed me. They were like, okay, post the video. So I made series like how to import from China, but this was Womata. Yes, I used Womata. So a lot of people were like, do you do private class? I don't understand this thing. I want a private class. I want just me and you. Da, 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 da. So when I was done with the series, a lot of people still came to my DM. People were following me. I gained 4,000 followers in that space. People were following me. People were even coming to me, okay, buy from me from China, I'll pay you. I started making money from that's my first way of my second way of making money from China, of making money on TikTok, because the very first way I made money was classes. So then I was like, okay, I started taking private classes. I was teaching people how to import with 10,000 naira. People were coming, a lot of people paid. Then I was like, okay, I can do a group class. I did a group class. I enhanced my own knowledge. I taught people how to import hairs from China. I'm going to do videos about that soon too, because I want to give out this information for free. Then I made videos about that. People paid for class, like about 10 people paid for the class. I charged them 10,000 naira at the time. So I did another group class. After that one, I did another group class for 3,000 naira, and quite a number of people, I think almost 50 people paid for that class then. So I made about 150,000 naira. So after that, I was like, okay, I want to learn how to, I told myself, I want to learn how to import directly from 168 because a lot of people were asking me that is what they want to learn, because that information, people heard that information. So I had to go and learn how to import from 168. And trust me, I did not pay for the class. I learned, I used my money, risk it. I got directly from the app. Then when I got that, I was like, yes, now I can teach people how to import from 168 directly from the app without using an agent. So I now started putting it out there that I got this directly from the app. If you know you want to learn, send me a DM. So I was charging 20,000 naira. People messaged me, like a lot of people paid for the class. I was like, I can increase my fee. Instead of 20,000, let me charge 30,000 naira. A lot of people paid. Private class. This was not even a group class. I was not doing group classes at the time. It was private classes. A lot of people, like more than 50 people paid for classes at the time. I said I was going to use my book so that I would be in script, but I think I'm still in script because, so a lot of people paid. Then a lady that I taught how to import from China, she was like, oh, she doesn't have the time, she doesn't understand anything, because some people don't have the time to learn and import themselves. So she was like, okay, she will just send me the list. This lady sent me about 70 items that I should import for her. I made money from just those ones because I added my own fee. At the time, I did not have a procurement rule. I did not, so I would just add my little fee on it. Like if you're getting one item, I'll add 500, 200, 300, depends. So if you're getting a lot of items, that's a lot of money for me, you get. So I was making money then, but trust me, it was kind of hard in the beginning because I was using my bank card and my bank card limited me, so I had to open Alipay. Alipay showed me before could open it. And when I finally opened it, I used an R&B exchanger that she deals with dirty R&B, so they restricted my account for a month. I'm not even going to talk about that, but she's also on this YouTube, but that's a story for another day. So I had to wait for a month. I had to find ways to pay for those goods, because she already paid me. She paid about 500k for those goods, and shipping was around, I think, 200 to 300,000, because it was small items that she got. It was not even big items like lip gloss containers and stuff like that, but it was a lot. So you get, I was making money. And even till now, people still, come to me for classes. I don't even post on my TikTok as I used to post before, because the way I used to post before my TikTok, every single day I was trying to post every single day. So people were following me, people were like, I want to learn how to import from China and stuff like that. And then I also learned how to import phones from China, how to use the Pindodo app. The Pindodo app is kind of hard to use because I'm using an iPhone and everything is in Chinese, so I don't even know how to translate it. If you're using an Android or a Samsung, it's easier to use Pindodo. Then I imported a phone for someone, 14 Pro. She was happy with her purchase. Then that's basically it. I just I monetized my skill. At first I monetized my skill, but I first forgave free knowledge. I gave free knowledge out. I gave free knowledge out to the people, and then they saw that, oh, this lady is someone I can trust. So they'll message me and be like, oh, I love your videos, I've seen your content, I want to pay for the class. And one thing I did, because a lot of people were doing PDF classes, so people were like, I don't want PDF classes, please hope you don't do PDF classes. I don't do PDF classes, so I do pre-recorded classes. So I record the videos and I send it to them. That was how I was doing. And yeah, it's been a lovely experience overall, because trust me, I did not think that cringe video was going to make me the money I make this year. I did not think that way. So if you know that you are planning on making that cringe video, make that cringe video, post it. Post that cringe video, monetize your skill. If you know you are a chef, you are a cook, if you know you are a chef, if you know you are a baker, whatever skill you have, monetize it. If you know that you want to first of all give out free knowledge, there's a guy that learned how to cook from Hilda Basi on TikTok. Then he started giving out free knowledge, like how to do jambalaya rice, how to do this, how to do that. Now he did a course, and the cost was around, I think, 15,000, 11 to 15,000, and people turned up for him because they already trust him. He built that trust, that community of people. So that's the thing you need to know. Build that community of people first. Don't just come outside and say you want to start selling course. Who will buy when you don't have a community of people? Who wants to buy it? You need to give them something to rely on. Like, at least just give them a tip. Give them a tip of the sugar. Give them little sugar in their mouth. They will ask for more. When they ask for more, that's when you tell them that, okay, this is how you can get more of it. Okay, that's the way you can make it on social media. You don't need to join the TikTok partner program or open a UK TikTok account. You don't need none of that. Okay, you don't need none of that. And trust me when I say that I made money on TikTok, and I'm grateful that people followed me, people trusted me. I'm really, really grateful. Yeah, so see you in my next video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I'm going to be making videos on how to import from China and the rest, just to build my community on YouTube as well, and also to earn from YouTube, because yes, I want to earn online. I don't want to work for anybody again, or I beg. I'm done with that life. Now I want to earn online. So if you know that you love my content, or you love this content in particular, please do well to follow me. So my name is Victory, and I'm an online coach. I love educating people. I love educating girls too. So see you on my next video. Bye.